the rumors are true. Just like put your happiness first, because that's all that really matters at the end of the day. I had to show up every day of the week, which wasn't even what was even agreed upon. Are you really dumb to be bringing low vibrations to me? Rubbish. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Success, the Success Cutter, and if this is my first time on your screen, please don't make it your last. I'll be glad for you guys to join the fam. Over here we have fun, and yeah. Oh my god, I don't even know if that intro will suffice, but whatever. So yeah, before I even begin, I just want to say Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. This is the first video of the year. I don't know why I stalled. I took this much time to get a video out, but I was just really taking my time and just generally like processing stuff that went you know out through like last year and stuff. And I just said, oh, let me just give myself sometimes you just sit down and just collect myself, collect my feelings, collect my thoughts, to come back stronger. So yeah, that's really where I have been. And yeah, I hope you're excited about the new year too, because I don't know, I just feel it's going to be fun. 2023, let's do things. Let's accomplish things we didn't accomplish last year. Yeah. Now this video is like a life updates. I think that's what they call it. I don't know the title I'm going to give to this video, but it's definitely going to be like a life update type video. What has happened from the last time I saw you till like now, and everything that has come up. And yeah, let's just get right into the video. I know the elephant in the room is it's probably in my title right now, and the elephant in the room is what happened to your job. What happened to your 9 to 5? I mean, you said you were having fun. What happened to it? Like, why aren't you going to the office? Why are we not seeing any office vlogs? And the rumors are true. And yeah, I no longer work a 9 to 5. And at the moment, I'm just like really, to myself. I'm collecting myself. I'm just, not in that headspace anymore. And without letting on what happened, because I'm already like super grateful for the opportunity. Like, if you watched my a day in the live vlog, that I was really super appreciative of the job. This was a job that I got immediately after I finished my NYSC. I did not have to go through any rigorous what they call that interview process, no exams, none of that. It was actually like, oh my god, sorry. It was actually like a discovery on like Instagram, and I just went on and we had a talk, and the next day I was literally employed. So yeah, I was super grateful for that. But I just felt that that the time for that is over in my life, and I'm grateful that in my life, it's just, I don't know what it is, but God just keeps placing things where it should be at different times, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't know, if something happens in my life and I'm just like, oh, why does this happen? Something usually happens later on. I'm just like, oh shit, that's why that happened. And it has just been like that, like through and through and through. So I'm just guessing that maybe this is what maybe the Lord had. I know this might sound really cliche, but this may be what God had in plan for me. Immediately after I finished my NYSC, I said I wasn't going to do any work. I was going to focus on like the creative aspects of my life, which I wanted to do for the longest. But law school stole lots of my years, so I wasn't able to do that. So I said I wasn't going to like do a 9 to 5, after like NYSC. I was just gonna like take that year to like just catch up on my creative path that I missed. I really wanted to do like TV. I really wanted to do other things that like studies were not allowing me to do at the moment, and NYSC now. So I was just like, I was just gonna take like 1 year off, no looking for job, nothing. I was just going to like, just work it out. But this job was placed in my life at a time where I think I needed it. And I think in the long run, it has served its purpose because, I'm grateful for the opportunity and I learned so much on the job, but I just feel like that chapter is, closed, rightfully so. So now I no longer work a 9 to 5. I'm basically using this year to, focus on my creative side. There's a lot of things that I want to do creatively that I've wanted to do for the longest time, but institutions just keep blocking me. First of all, it was school that I had to do for 5 years. I was like, what is going on here? Then I had to do, then the pandemic hit while I was in law school. Then I still had to do like law school. Then coming out of that, I had to do, and it was just like so much institutions blocking me. And I'm a kind of person that, when I'm in like an institution, I'm such a good boy. I don't know why, but I just, when I find myself in institution, I just maybe really want to, you know obey the institution. When I was in law school, I was doing a lot of reading. There was not that time to, just be risque and just do other things, because I really liked following like institutions. So yeah, that's something I wanted to do, to not do that. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I really wanted to take up like a year to just, harness what I can do creatively. Like I really want to do shows. I really want to do things like The Voice. I don't know if you guys know if I can sing, but yeah, I really just want to test out like my other abilities, not, a 9 to 5 type life. And yeah. So I no longer having 9 to 5. That does not mean I'm not actively looking for like a job. To be quite honest, I'm not. I'm really not, to be honest, because yeah, no. I really made like a sensible amount of money from just like implementing last year, aside from my job, and I obviously felt like even the job I had, it was taken away from my influencer money. In that I had to show up for work every day, and the cost of transportation in Lagos is so crazy that literally one day it can triple itself. So that lifestyle, always going to work on that was just really eating deep into my savings from even my influencer gig. And true story, they literally pay me, my salary or more than my salary for like just maybe one booking or just one campaign. So I was just like, if I had just like sat home, I would still be filthy rich, but I'm not. So yeah, I just really wanted to take out the time to just, harness what I need to harness right now. I'm not getting any younger, and I'm just like, do it now. I mean, I can't be like in institutions all my life. I'm just like, do it now, do it afraid. And if it doesn't work out, fine, you can always go back to your degree, because trust me, I have a good degree. So yeah, I'm actually not looking for anything that is too serious, too stuck up. I might consider like maybe taking like a hybrid job, a flexible job. And that's one thing that really deterred me in, the last employment. It wasn't it wasn't as, flexible. I had to show up every day of the week, which wasn't even what was even agreed upon before I took the job. It was like maybe 2 or 3 days, then it turned to like 5 days. So that was one of the reasons why that doesn't happen anymore, and I quit that. So yeah, that is it. So if you have anything for me, any gig, any booking, I'm an influencer, a very good one at that. I mean, not to my own horn, but I mean, check out my Instagram and you'll see. So like, if you have any booking, any gig for me, I'll be happy to, just take that and, get paid from it. So yeah, I hope I was able to address that, because I know that's like the elephant in the room. Everybody would be like, "Oh, what's happened? What happened? What happened?" So yeah, that's exactly what happened. I just feel like I want to move on to other phases of my life that doesn't involve me, doing a 9 to 5. Simple. Yeah. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, I definitely want to talk about things that other like updates I would like to like put you guys through for the year. I'm really happy, where I'm at right now. I'm just, taking things a day at a time. I am, getting more organized and stuff. The year is going amazing. It, has been going amazing so far. I'm just, taking in the time to just do bask in the moment. That's why I even find myself not even vlogging as much, even though I've gone out like 1,000 times. I'm just like really enjoying and soaking up the moment that I do have to rest. So when it's time to work, I will be like 100%. So yeah, I have, devised, ways of, putting this together, and I really want to be consistent this year. And if you know me, you know that when I say I want to do something, I do it to the best of my abilities. So I really do want to be consistent this year. I have to be consistent this year because I mean this is all I do have. And yeah, I just want to, put out content more. And last year I got a planner, to plan my activities for like content creation. And I have also put like in place, a content calendar, which I've never ever done before, to be honest. But this year is all about like working smart, not hard. In that, last year, I had to, think about things to put out every week. But this year, I'm just like sitting down and drafting everything at once. So when it's time to just post, I'm just like, just posting, it's easier to do that. So I'm all about doing that this year. So yeah, let's just see how that goes. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, I think that's that. Moving on to relationships. It's yeah, I remember I got a call from one of my friends, one of the people I do know, and he just called me and was like, "You don't want to get any younger." It's just so cringe. It's like, you don't want to get any younger. Like, are you like in a relationship or like anything? You wouldn't even know if I was in one, to be honest, because I am just that kind of person. I just don't like putting my business out there. I mean, a friend of mine, I don't know if I should mention his name. He really taught me the art of like moving in silence and just, not exposing your next move to anyone and everybody. So if I did have, you probably would not know. But the way he said it was just like he was in a rush. I need to do this. I need to do this. And he was like, "Oh, anyone I find, you know, the person just either, just wants my money." And the person just ends up saying, "Oh, I'm not really feeling this," after having spent money on them. And I was just like, oh, wow, that is just crazy, to be honest. And I didn't even know I didn't even know how to answer the question of you know you know us, growing older and really not having, not platonic friendships, just, that's someone that, loves us and we love. And I was just like, for you to maybe reach that stage, and this is what I told him, I was like, you have to be able to be comfortable in being alone, in being lonely, to be honest. Because what if you don't get these friendships? What if you don't get these relationships? You're alone. You should definitely try your best to, just love yourself first of all. So if no one is there loving you, if someone f's up at the end of the day, you can always fall back to loving yourself. And I just, in my mind, I was just like, look at me, a relationship expert, life expert. But I'm just like, yeah, that really makes a lot of sense, because people can mess up at the end of the day. And you have just got you to begin with. So I think that's how I answered the question. And I was just like, yeah, that is really, that was what that was. And that even got me thinking to like other types of relationships, apart from just like romance. I mean, like platonic relationships and other kind of relationships that people go into. And I'm just like, I'm the kind of person that really likes my circle small. I find out that when I was even in college, in the university, I had just like a few select friends, and it was evident that I had just a few friends, because people were just like, "Oh, these guys are really clicky, and these guys are really." But to be honest, I just really loved keeping my circle small, because that way, it's not just it's authentic, and it's just not, people are not just there for what they can get from you. It's just, genuine and authentic. And I think that has hurt me in my adult life, because I've carried that all the way to my adult life. In that now I can't even find myself forming like other friendships that were not old friendship. And I have stopped myself so many times from so many great people who I'm supposed to form connections with, or relationships with. And I see myself just like holding back, because I'm just like, what does this person really want? Everyone just seems to have like an ulterior motive. So, what can be going on in this person's mind. And I don't think that's necessarily the best approach to everything. I mean, yes, human beings can be funny at times, but this year, I just really want to give myself the chance to be able to properly form like other types of relationship, not romance, or like other types of like meaningful relationships, and just, see where that goes. I want to do like a lot of like networking, a lot of like, knowing people, because believe it or not, you can be made by just someone you know. So I just maybe want to give that a chance, and yeah, just form like basic, relationship with people. So crossing my fingers to see how that goes. Yeah, that's really that about that. I was on Instagram, and someone, pointed out that I have really never like done, the person had really never seen me doing like collaboration with other creators. And that had me really thinking, I don't know if I should bracket this under the relationship kind type, the relationship category or stuff. But I'm just like, that was actually a fair point to point out. And I hope that really changes this year. I don't know. I won't say like I'm a perfectionist. Is anybody really a perfectionist? I don't know. But I just really like things to really go my way. I just really like to be in control of things. And one thing that I have, resolved not to happen this year is that I'm allowed to make mistakes. I'm allowed to, just F up sometimes. And it's okay to F up. And, when those things happen that are beyond your control, just sleep. Just go and sleep. Take a nap. you know, everything will sort, everybody will be alright. Everything will sort themselves. I'll just nap and everything will be alright. So yeah, I formerly really liked to be in control of things. I liked the aesthetic of my page, the aesthetic I was building. So I feel like if I collaborated, the person, it was just a lot going on in my head, even down to like the picture that's going to be, on the collaboration. I'm just like, baby, it's just those little things, but I'm just like deciding this year to, let go. So I'm just deciding this year to like let go. So yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. We'll just expect like some collaborations from me. If you're not following me on my Instagram, please go follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok too. I think I will be posting there and I'll be more consistent there. So yeah, that is on that. Fingers crossed. Also, this year, being that, I no longer do a 9 to 5, I definitely am thinking, of ways to give out value for money. So in other words, I just want to, maybe let you guys know that, I'll be starting off, classes, content creation classes. I'm working on my ebook currently, just doing classes to, people who really want to be content creators, people who want to be, who wants to go into like video editing and stuff. Just, what, 101 of like influencing and all that shebang. It's always people asking me, when are you going to do a class? When are you going to do a class? And I'm just like, I'm really not into that. But I really think I should maybe dabble into that. I know I should, because, how I pass across information is, I mean, second to none. So yeah, I will definitely be looking forward to, just curating these classes. And I just hope that you attend or something. Yeah, you definitely should attend. The fee won't be, really exaggerated, because I understand not everybody can afford these classes. So it will be something, really reasonable. I just really want to, let's just throw in the first one and just see how it goes from there. So yeah, expect classes from me this year. So yeah. So all around, I just really think this year is going to be amazing. Like I can already see, I can feel it. Like it's something is telling me in my bones that this is going to be an amazing year. And I am not even trying to fight that feeling of, I'm just like riding on the good vibes, riding on the good waves, you know. This year is going to be stellar, and I can't just, wait for like everything that this year brings. And you should too. I just really want to, before I end this video, we just take out my time to encourage, you, if you're watching this video, do what makes you happy at the end of the day, because you have just literally have just one life to live. If you come and you don't do this correctly and you are gone tomorrow, who's gonna live the life for you? So in everything you do, just like put your happiness first, because that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Nobody has this life, not even your daddy, not even your mommy. You have the life to live. So baby, just live the life you are given to live, and just let love live, love yourself, and all of that. That is really all the vibe I'm channeling, in this 2023. There's no time for low vibrations. Like, bye bye low vibrations. Like, are you dumb? Are you really dumb to be bringing low vibrations to me? What? Sorry. So yeah, I just really want to encourage you guys. It's the beginning of the year. Let's just make this count. And if you want to start up something, just start it. Start it. I want to start it. Rubbish. All right, guys, that is all for today. I really just wanted to talk from my heart, and just put you guys to speed on what has been happening to me, and what to expect, what to expect in general, because obviously I'm going to be consistent here, so you guys should be ready. You guys should be ready. You better be ready. So yeah, I think that is all for now. Please don't forget to give this video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and yes, I will see you guys in the next one. Yes, yes, yes. Bye, guys.